Hi guys, good evening. I hope you are having a very, very wonderful Saturday. Welcome to our today's broadcast. This is the Alternative Voice, and today we are having Valentine's edition. Guys, stay tuned to the end because you don't want to miss a moment from our today's talk because we are going to be talking about how Valentine's Day actually affects our relationship. My name is Millicent and I will be your host tonight. And I want to take this opportunity to wish you a very, very happy Valentine's Day, guys. You've been our beautiful viewers ever since, and we are so blessed to have you all. We love you and happy Valentine's Day. Yes, which is not today but tomorrow, but still we are on Valentine's mood. So, guys, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, the feast of Saint Valentine's. So, how are we supposed to appropriately celebrate this day? Today, let's learn about this. And tonight we are having Mr. Eric Jungani, who is going to talk to us about our topic. So let's welcome Eric, guys. Hi, Eric. How are you doing?
Hi, Millicent. I'm good.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are really blessed to have you tonight. Are you excited to be with us?
I'm excited, and in fact, I'm happy.
Yeah, Aish, thank you so much. Yeah. We are very happy to have you tonight. Guys have been waiting like, in fact, we are about 18 minutes late. We are so sorry, guys, for starting the show late, but please stay tuned. Just tell me where you are watching us from at the comment section. Ask questions that you really want to know about our today's topic. Yeah, Eric will be willing to join me. To answer all your questions. So please introduce yourself, Mr. Eric.
Yes, I'm Erick Jungani, a teacher by profession, but currently not teaching. I decided to take early retirement, and I'm also an advisor. I do some guiding and counseling on matters of love, relationship. That's what I'm enjoying doing most. So I'm here to share what I believe is right to do this during this Valentine Day.
Amazing, Eric. That's so wonderful of you. Yeah. Welcome, and this is the alternative voice. Yeah. I hope you are going to give us very, very beautiful insights about our topic. So you are most welcome. So let's just get started. Let's just, please just tell us what is this Valentine's Day? I mean, to begin with, and what is it and how do people even do it these days? Yeah, Eric.
Thank you. You know, first of all, when you're talking about Valentine, it's a very broad thing. It's a very broad thing. The same way you said that the Valentine is the feast of the saint. Basically, it has very long history, but I'll just share in a nutshell what Valentine entails and what it means. So whenever you talk about Valentine, maybe just in a nutshell, this is a day that was started by, or it is traced from a priest that was there in Rome some ages ago, who was called Priest Valentine. And it is being connected to him because it is during the reign of Emperor Claudius, who persecuted him and killed him. Because Emperor Claudius believed that during the war that unmarried men fought better compared to married men. So he ordered the recruitment of the unmarried men into the army, and they were not allowed to marry. So that was basically what happened. But you see, the priest went behind the emperor and continued recruiting young men. I mean, officiating the marriages, which was against the dictate of the king. So the king ordered that the priest to be jailed. He was jailed, but they say that while he was in the jail, there is something happened that he fell in love with a young girl of a jailer, whom he used to write letters. And the first letter that he wrote was about the Valentine, which was his name, referring to the girl. So when the priest died, actually, the Catholic and some other religion decided to honor him, and the one way of honoring him was to celebrate his heroic life, affection, and love. So that is basically the history about Valentine.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Thank you so much for that brief history about this big day we are yet to celebrate tomorrow. It is such an important day because it is a day we are going to express our love to our loved ones, and not only to our loved ones, to our families, members, and to even our relatives. Yeah. So I just want you to tell us, how do people view it these days, like, and before, how was it before, and how do people view it these days, Eric?
Thank you. Now, if I take you back, you remember in my definition, I said it was a day where they celebrated the life of the priest for his heroic act of recruiting men, or continuing of achieving the marriage and the love, and ensuring the family continues. So back then, it was just a way of celebrating the heroic and the love and affection which the priest show. So with the modernity or the trend and many things happening, Valentine has been taken as something in a different dimension, or it's being seen in a very different way, where we celebrate love and affection to not only to those we love, not only for those who are in marriages, but to our friends and relatives, where it's being celebrated in a very different way. Of course, we shall be seeing how Valentine is being celebrated in modern world at this particular time. Yeah.
So it's not a thing for just the loved ones only. It is love, showing love and admirations to our colleagues at work, to our friends, to, I mean, if students are at school and they are having their friends there, they should show that love to them and the staff, right?
Yes, and also just to add something, it's not about those people who are in relationship or relatives or whatever. Even the single people can celebrate this Valentine. You can celebrate yourself, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you are very right about that. Yeah, so Mr. Eric, this Valentine's Day, the feast of Saint Valentine's, we are celebrating tomorrow. A lot of people, many a times, they have so many expectations about it. Yeah, these expectations end up. I mean, if all goes well for them during this time, then I mean, it's okay. But when it doesn't work well, when their expectations doesn't match the reality on the ground, wanasemanga kwa ground vitu ni different, then we are always getting disappointed in the stuff. So I just want you to mention the few, I mean, not even few, because Valentine's is a day of love. So just mention tell us all about the positive impacts, or all the positive things that this day, this big day, normally comes along with. Yeah, so that we get to understand the positive ones first.
Yes. You know, the way you have just said, you know, Valentine comes with a lot of positivity. There's a lot of importance in it. So we don't just take it for granted. There's a lot of positivity and goodness that carries. And one thing that happens during this Valentine, it's a moment where people share gifts to the loved ones. It's a moment where you get time to buy gifts for the loved ones. People feel appreciated by giving them something which they were not in position of getting, or even if they were in position of getting it, you can buy something. So it's a moment where people feel appreciated by gifting them, by rewarding them something. So that is a positive thing to do. Apart from that, you can also talk about, you know, when we celebrate Valentine, it gives us the opportunity also to forgive those whom we are in trouble with, especially the loved ones, especially people who are in a long distance relationship. Maybe you are not in good terms. So this is a time where you get time, you sit down, you discuss your differences, and you are able to sort it in a peaceful, amicable way. So Valentine gives us opportunity to forgive one another and understand one another better. That's another positive thing to note. Another important thing is it's a time for bonding. It's a time for bonding. It's a time for bonding. It's a time where we come together. We discuss our personal differences. We discuss about our future. We discuss about what we want the relationship to be like. Number, we can always sit down and discuss what we want the relationship to be like in 10 years or in 5 years. Are we going to settle down? Are we going to get married? For those who are unmarried. For families, we can sit down and discuss how we want our family to be in the next few years. That's another positive thing. It's not about those people who are dating or whatever. And another, this is to do with health. It is being said that Valentine, because it comes with affection and love, it creates what we call happiness. There is a lot of happiness that comes with Valentine. With the excitement, not over excitement, with that excitement, you feel good. You feel you are appreciated, you feel someone loves you. That's another positive side about it. And another thing, it brings about reconnection. We reconnect with those people whom we are far. And one way in which we reconnect is by sharing greetings. Okay, we send flowers to those that we love. We drop cards with love messages where we share with those we love, the relatives, our parents, our neighbors, our colleagues at work. That's what it entails, the positive side. I know we have many positive sides about Valentine that people can mention. That is at the personal level. But to me, that's what I understand.
Okay, and that's those are very positive things that for sure a lot of people, for people who really understand it much better, they actually enjoy all these things that you have mentioned, Mr. Eric. Yeah, there is always love, there is always so much forgiveness, there is bonding, and so much happiness. So thank you so much for clarifying that. Yeah, and now, so we just talked about every time something has positive effects or impacts, negative impacts will always comes along with it. Yeah, so
Yes.
please just go ahead and tell us about some of the negative things that comes along with Valentine's, and you'll just go ahead and tell us maybe why do they happen the way they are actually happening. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, we always say that a coin has two sides. Huh? It's always two-sided. So everything that has a positive impact, always, most of the time, we have negative impact. Of course, Valentine does not just come with happiness and expression of love and affection, with care and love. But there is a lot of negativity and a lot of problem which Valentine has put us, especially the younger generation. There is a lot of problems. And I just want to share some of them. And one of the problems that the Valentine has said, it has an environment with a lot of expectations. You are expecting something which must be done during this day. So it has created a lot of expectation among. Now, what happens with this a lot of expectation? It brings what we call disappointment. Okay, whenever these expectations are not met by either party or either relative or friend or what, it brings a lot of disappointments. And one of the disappointment that it brings is it causes what we call, you feel like you are not valued, you are not honored by your partner. That is one. Two, this Valentine brings a lot of comparison. A lot of comparison. People tend to compare. You see, one partner A is doing this, so you want partner B to do the same to you. Partner A is taking me for maybe a picnic or a hike or what, something. We are going to enjoy ourselves. Now you want me also to do this. So this Valentine brings a lot of comparison, which is unfair. So there's a lot of unfairness because of comparison. Another thing that is very important, this Valentine has brought what you call the breakups. As you are speaking now, by tomorrow, many people will be breaking up. Many relationships will be ending. So there is a lot of breakups will happening tomorrow because many men or many of these ladies that you are seeing around here have more than one girlfriend or have more than one boyfriend. So this is a time when one of you will be blocked. Okay, you will be only be viewing your status alone. Maybe your picture will not be posted. You want to be celebrated. So if you fail to do all those things, what happens at the end? There will be breakup. The relationship will end because maybe your partner, your friend has not met your expectation, or you wanted something to be done. Another thing that you're supposed to note about this Valentine, there's a lot of stress, especially to a boy child. From the time of from sanctuary, from many years, a boy child has been seen, or he has been perceived in a way that he must be the one providing when we are celebrating this Valentine. I don't know who brought that in. It's a culture that is there. And a boy child must take a girl out. You must treat your lady. You must buy a gift. All those expensive things. We must buy champagne. We must take wine or whatever. We must have a party and, go out there and celebrate something. So there is a lot of stress, and all these things require a lot of money. And currently, as we are speaking, you know what is happening in our country. Corona has hit us very hard. We merely have enough in our pockets even to put food on the table. So there is a lot of stress that will be created during this period. Another thing, you are simply saying that Valentine is too expensive. Now let me tell you about something about Valentine. A boy child will not want to be seen as he is somehow broke. Okay, he will want to buy expensive gifts. He will want to buy maybe flowers. He will want maybe to buy new dresses, take you to very expensive hotel, go and watch movies, take a hike, all those kind of things. So it comes with a lot of expenses. You need money. And if you are broke, this Valentine thing is not for you. But we always say that we have an alternative for it. And of course, we shall be seeing how best to celebrate this Valentine. So it comes with a lot of expectation, with a lot of, expenses. Another thing is there is what we call lack of satisfaction. People are not satisfied. For example, let me give you an example. I'm very sure there are partners somewhere, or couples, or good friends somewhere who are dating. They are planning something that, on Valentine. I want just to give you an example. There is a research that was carried out in United States of America, but by a non-governmental organization, where 1,300 people who are conducted. And 20% of men who are 1 out of 5 who are consulted, who are asked what they prefer about this Valentine, they say they prefer sexual favors. You see, so there is a lot of expectation. About 16% say they prefer liquor or wine. About 15% say they prefer gifts or be taken out and flowers and many other things. So you say there is a variant in expectation. And if we don't meet this expectation, even you can talk about sexual whatever, you maybe you are planning, maybe on the day of Valentine, this is a day where we are going to do it. We talk about conjugal rights and many other things. And then you fail. So people feel they are not satisfied. You are not reaching to that particular level they wanted you to be. Then another problem, it can be seen as a problem. It can also be seen as a positive thing, where this Valentine, it reveals existing difficulties between partners. Because this time you are able to sit down and discuss and talk deeply about your relationship, about your friends and many other things. it shows the weakness of your partner. It shows the problem your partner is undergoing. So, of course, that one can bring breakups, it can bring disappointment, it can bring hatred instead of love, and many other things. So those are basically the problems, or few problems in which Valentine come with. And I know many people tomorrow will be sleeping, yeah, but the major problem the boy child is facing and the girl child is facing now, we are having multiple relationships. We are cohabiting, so it's very difficult to celebrate this Valentine.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Eric, about that. Thank you so much for clarifying for us all those. Yeah, thank you, yeah. Why is boy child feeling so stressed about this? Kwa nini mnajiona eti sasa Valentine's ni pressure mingi? I mean, mpaka mnaenda men's conference, I don't know. Ebu tell us, kwa nini mnyinyi mna feelingi tu ni kama ni pressure and stress and everything? Because maybe some girls do not even need this expensive gifts that you people think they need. Some girls just want maybe basic things, even your time to begin with. Yeah. Na nyinyi kwa nini mna viewingi hivyo pressure mingi? I don't know. Just tell us. Yes, Eric, can you hear me? All right, guys. I think Mr. Eric had some few issues and he will be back shortly. So, okay, we are having some few comments at the comment section. Mr. Kevin is saying, tune in from Kenya. Which part of Kenya, Mr. Kev? Thank you so much for tuning in anyways. Next, we are having Kevin saying, Happy Valentine's Day to you and to you, our lovely host and our guest. Thank you so much, Kev. And we're having another comment. Lavender is tuned in. This one I know where she's watching us from France, all the way from France. Lavender, thank you so much for joining us. We are having who again? Lavender history. Yeah, the history was perfect. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Halima Muhammad. Yes, we are having Halima Muhammad. She is tuned in. Thank you so much, dear. We are having JL Empire. JL, love, 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 love to you, our great viewer. You've always been there. Thank you so much for joining. And then we are having Lavender. Lavender is laughing. I'm sure Oh, Imelda. Wow. Thank you so much, Imelda, for jumping in. Who are we having again? Don. Lavender is saying, we can also prepare new recipes. Yes, during Valentine's. It's not all about going out, what. Maybe you can try new ways of cooking. I mean, we have Alex. Happy Valentine's, Alex. Guest Amanda. Oh, kulikuwa tuna shida kidogo. Amerudi. Eric, can you hear me now?
I'm here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, sorry about that. So we were saying, ulisema vizuri, if Valentine's inakuja na expectations nyingi, inakuja na comparisons, inakuja na stress, na pressure. Na hii pressure ukasema mostly to the boy child. Boy child mara sijui aende anunue nini, expensive gifts, juu hataki kuonekana hana pesa, or I don't know what they feel. So, I mean, why do you guys feel this pressure? This is the question I was asking you, because some ladies, they wouldn't really need those big gifts that you think they will need. So why the pressure? Maybe the pressure is the one leading to men's conference. Please tell us.
You know, the pressure is there, you like it or not. It's because of the culture and the surrounding that we are in. Huh? From the time of memorial, the boy child or this male gender, you know, it has always been seen that it's supposed to provide. And it is just the nature and our cultural background. We are supposed just to provide. And there is no way we are going to evade that one. We must have to provide. So that one alone creates a lot of pressure. Two, we don't have enough in our pockets. You just say we don't have enough in our pockets. We have a lot of things to do. So the little that we are having is not enough to cater for what you want. And we always have that mentality. I think men have that mentality that ladies or our girlfriends always need expensive things. They need to be treated well. Because if you don't do that, someone else will do it for you. Definitely someone else is going to do it for you and you not like it. So that pressure and the society or what people see, the friends, how they will see you. You can imagine your friend or your best friend is taking his girlfriend out, maybe for a dinner. And there you are with your girlfriend sitting, doing nothing. There is no plan. You know, you'll not feel okay. You'll not feel better. You'll feel there is something missing. So the friends and the peer pressure and the financial constraint and many other things surrounding us create or pushes us to be in that position, especially the boy child.
So can I ask boy child one question? Because why would you feel, yes, you guys are the providers, and that one we cannot negotiate about that. You just have to provide anyways. Yeah. So why? Because we are talking. Let's narrow it down to relationships. You guys then should not even go into any relationship when you are not ready. Yeah. Why would you go to a relationship you are not ready only because Valentine's is there ever since, and for us we'll be having our expectations. Then boy child should not have a girlfriend. I mean, when they are not ready to provide, when their pockets are, I mean, empty. So what do you say about that? Should somebody, not have a girlfriend because of their financial problems? Because these are the things that are coming in to affect our relationships during Valentine's. Should we or should we not?
I always believe that human beings were created to love. That is one thing. And love is natural. It comes. Whether with money or no money, it will just come automatically. So there's no specific time or a specific date or period to say that I'm supposed to love and now I have money, I want to love. No, it doesn't happen that way. These things just come naturally. You get yourself in, you are dating. Now, if you are waiting for you to get money so that you can start dating, you are likely to die a single man. I know you cannot eat love on the table, but we are simply saying that at least you must be having something that gives you money throughout the year. You are not supposed just to be broke. And again, if you have no money or you don't have any work or any job that gives you something throughout the year, you have no right to love. Just stay single. That's what I know.
Yeah, I think you've said it, Eric. Thank you so much for saying it like you've said it. And thanks. So, Lavender is having a question. It's also, is it a question? Let me just read a comment from Lavender. She's saying it's also the best time to volunteer together. Like two people can visit an orphanage or a children's home. Nothing is better than giving back to the community during Valentine's. And this is a perfect way to spend a Valentine's. Yeah. So this is the Lavender is bringing in something that I wanted to ask you, Eric. Then how well should we make Valentine's Day memorable, like without ending up into frustrations, pressures, comparisons, expectations, so many other things, negative things? How well should we celebrate this big day of St. Valentine's? Eric?
Yes, I think the first way is in which Lavender has just mentioned. She has just mentioned that we can always come together, two or a group of people. We visit the less fortunate in the society, especially those children at orphanages and any other places those people are less fortunate. Just give them something, spend time with them, share some affection and love towards them. And I think that is one way. Another way in which we can participate in this Valentine to make it less stressful and make it more to be remembered is, especially those people who are dating. You can also you can always write a card, okay? Just write a card with a good message, with the good love message, give to your partner. Or you can give your partner a flower. That's another way in which you can celebrate this Valentine. Two, you can take your partner out, not for expensive hotels, and just go and get something that is within your pockets, that you are able to afford. That's another way. Another way in which you can celebrate this, you can go to church. You can go to church, especially if it's on a Sunday. You have a service. Because one way in which Valentine was being celebrated in the past was to honor the life of priest or Saint Valentine. So you can always go to church, and as a way of remembering him, we sing together. We share the biblical content. I mean, everything to entailing with what priest Valentine stood for. And I think that will also be a best way in which to remember this Valentine. Of course, I know people have different way of remembering this Valentine, but also you can buy gifts to your loved one. Not only to your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You can buy gift to your mother. You can also buy gift to your father. You can also buy gift to your friend and any other person that you value, to your colleagues. You can also call your colleague, you go out to celebrate it. You can have dinner together. That's another way to remember. You can choose to visit. I've talked about visiting children, of course, and many other ways in which you can celebrate this Valentine.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eric, for that. Okay, we are having Alex on Sase who is saying, Jamani mwalimu, kizungu yako iko juu. Na float kiasi. Pole, Alex. Mwalimu, thank you. Lavenda is saying, right, comparison kills relationship. And now, by the way, Eric, I want you to just narrow, because we've said Valentine's is not specifically for who? For the loved ones, but for even families and the stuff. But then let's just narrow it down to now loved ones, because these are the people who are getting affected so much. Yeah, these are the people who are getting affected. I know you've mentioned it. You've mentioned it like among your points that you just said earlier. How well we can spend this day, but then now to these two people in the relationship, yeah, before and after Valentine's, like, I mean, they should be great. They should be like, hakuna kitu ilifanyika simply because of Valentine's. How would they ensure that hakuna kitu itafanyika, yeah, because of Valentine's? How for them, wao what spend nini zao aje? Talk about expectations and what should they do? About comparison, what should they do? Stress that is coming along with it. What should they do? These two people in a relationship, so that they don't get affected with this big day. Yeah, Eric.
Okay. One thing that I understand about relationship, or any relationship to grow, if you want your relationship to be somehow better and peaceful, you must always treat it as private as possible. one thing that brings comparison in a relationship is social media. That's one thing that brings comparison. Social media will always bring comparison, if you like it or not. Because from tomorrow, people will be posting new pictures from where they were after tomorrow or tomorrow. So automatically, that is one thing that will bring comparison. Now, for example, if I never took my girlfriend out or we never did anything productive, now what will I post? Or what will she post? Nothing. So definitely there is comparison. And you'll be feeling, or your girlfriend will be feeling, oh, that the other girlfriend is the other boyfriend is treating our girlfriend better than mine, or the other man is doing better than what I'm supposed to be doing, or that guy is better, or my girlfriend. You see, there is a lot of insecurity. You feel you are not satisfied about something. That's one effect of comparison. Two, another thing that brings comparison is because you always feel like you are not giving what is expected or much as is expected. You feel you are giving lesser. You feel your girlfriend is not satisfied. So you'll always compare her, especially you'll always compare her with your exes, yeah? That, oh, maybe my ex was better than this one. She was less expensive than this one. This one, she's much demanding. This one, she's asking much than, you see? Or my girlfriend is romantic than the other one. Or the other girlfriend is romantic than mine. I mean, the other boyfriend is treating her girlfriend. You know, there's a lot of, so one thing that brings comparison, or one of the things that engineers comparison in a relationship, it is social media, especially Facebook. That's one thing that brings comparison. So you must be very careful. So you must treat your relationship as private as possible. So if you want to treat your relationship as public, then when you are jilted, or when you decide to divorce, you must also come back and tell us or inform us that you have been jilted or you have divorced. So comparison majorly is happening in our social medias, and that one is killing our relationship. So, but you can always do without it. So one way of avoiding comparison is by appreciating your partner. Just appreciate your partner. Whatever he or she has provided, appreciate it. No matter how small it is, appreciate it at that limit. Don't compare your partner with the other relationship. And let me say this one clearly. We men hate those girls or those ladies who compare us with other men. We don't like it. We just hate it. We just say we don't like it. It's unfair. And the moment you do it, we don't feel comfortable. Of course, you'll ask me, are you okay? Of course, I'll say okay when I'm not okay. So we don't like comparison. So comparison kills what we call the self-esteem, the love, that strong love that you have towards your partner.
Yeah, wow. Thank you so much. Yeah. I think our viewers are really, I hope they are actually taking your insights very, very seriously, because they are good things to note. Yes. So I'm going to read a few comments. We are having very, very wonderful comments down here. Lavender is saying, the good thing is that you get to know who your partner really is. If a girl wants expensive things, then boy child should leave. Plan B, please. Thank you so much, Miss Akinyi. Yeah. Alex is saying yes. Team stingy tuko hapa, okay. Sisi tunataka wale masonko, lakini team stingy ndio wamejaa. Mimi team stingy, no way. Okay, Lavender is saying love is a two-way traffic thing. It's not only the guy to give gifts, but if a girl really loves you, she will try to do something for you too. Yeah. But then I agree with Lavender so much, and I'm sure Eric, you're also agreeing with Lavender. Let's also not take this thing too serious, like men are the provider, So ladies should not do anything. Also for us ladies, let's try and and make our men happy. But you're only making someone who is worth being made happy. If he's not making you happy all along, honestly, there is no point. Hata mimi siwezi kubali. No. But if he's always there for you, doing so many things for you, wonderful things, hata siku ya Valentine's, jitolee tu, hata wewe umpeleke wapi? Mahali nzuri. Yeah. Guyo, thank you so much for tuning in. Guyo is saying this show is wow. Tune in and glued to the screen. Wow, thank you so much, Guyo. Alex, guest okay, Alex, oh my gosh. Yeah, so we are having Eunice is saying tuned from Facebook. We are having who else? Oh, Charlie, we missed Charlie. Tune in. That's via YouTube. Thank you so much, Ms. Wambia. Oh, Victor Kefa. What's the topic for today? Just tune. Okay, our topic for today is how Valentine's Day affects our relationships, and our guest has really given us very beautiful insights. Brian Muliz Akeno, karibu sana Eric ndani ya studio. Boy child hana form hii Valentine's. Oh, okay. Mwende tu men's conference, hakuna shisi, mtarudi 15. JL Empire. Siku hizi kuna vitu mob zina happen. Masponsor wame raise bar too high for boy child. Now madam wame change. Wanna expect a lot from us. Yet tuna hustle. So this is how it is. Boy child atawekwa na madam. Okay. But to may agree from Eric's good points that boy child wewe endea to girl child according to your pocket size, please, because kama hautaki disappointments nyingi kutoka kwa girl child, for you not to have complications during Valentine's and the staff treatments nini, but we are also showing love. Lakini pia mnajua vizuri vile love na kutritiwa zinaendana just concurrently. Yeah. Thank you so much for that, JL Empire. Who are we having again, director? Oh yeah, alafu madem wetu, oh my gosh, mabazenga wana spoil. So Valentine ni scam. Maboy to hustle, wenye wameomoka tutawauzia maua. Tuwapeleke mpendane. Oh, JL. Anyway, I agree with JL because what are you going to do? And he's right. My sponsors pia wame raise bars. Boy child is also hustling, so things are thick on the ground. But we said, according to your pockets, we are sure you are going to show that love. So Valentine's is not a scam. It is a big day, and let's celebrate it appropriately, the way Eric is telling us. Two Wheeler Diaries is saying following. Okay, thank you so much, Two Wheeler. Sel Aduda, oh my, Sel, thank you so much for jumping in. Hey Amilo, I'm waiting for Ochogo, can't wait to see her. Guys, we were supposed to have two guests tonight, but one of our guests, Miss Goretti, had some few issues and she had to go sort them out. So we excused her and we are very sorry, but we will bring her in next time. We are so sorry about that. Quintin Shai, tune in from Bungoma town. Thank you, Quintin, for jumping in. Oh, we are having Pia, boy child, yeah. Boy child is having bars raised by sponsors, so they are having a hard time. But tumesema they shouldn't have that pressure. Okay, who are we having again? Brian is back. Haha, guest anasema ukweli kabisa. Yeah, guest ametuambia ukweli. Yeah, frustrations that come with Valentine's, the ones that are affecting our relationships, and how we can actually get ourselves out of all this. The guest has mentioned them all. From Facebook, we are having Cleophas Oluwach, my colleague. He say, these things come naturally. Eish, sawa. We can't eat love. Poor wisdom, my brother. We can't eat love. Yeah. So thank you so much, Cleophas, for that. Quintin is also saying you don't have to have money to love for love to come. Yeah, you don't have to have money, but Pia, money comes in. I don't know, partly during Valentine's when we now need to treat our loved ones, and if I mean, you just don't want them to compare you with somebody else because you didn't treat them. So money is also a factor here, but we are saying partly. Thank you, Quintin, for your comments. Who are we having again, Director? We are having Meshach Pachuri. Meshach, thank you so much for jumping in. If you have a true lover, he or she will appreciate the little you will offer, even if it would be a flower. But some, it will be an excuse to find her way out. Meshach is really right about that. Meshach is really right about that. Thank you so much for your wonderful comments, Mr. Meshach. JL is back. Ati waki divorce watuambie pia. Nice one, Eric. Okay, yeah. Vile Eric alisema na wakitaka hata Meshach pia ametoka tu kusema some also just want to use this day, wanna raise two expectations so that if you don't, if their man don't accomplish their expectations, then that is an excuse to breaking up. It is not fair. We shouldn't do that. So nice one, Eric. Make relationship private, sorry. Ndio ata cheating iwe chini ya Hey, JL, mimi nashindwa kusoma comments zingine. All right, thank you so much, JL, and you're very right. Guys, I love your comments, and I hope guys are really learning. Please share this video with as many friends. All this needs to be shared because people need to change their ways of understanding this day, using our tonight's show. Lavender is also saying, we ladies also hate those men who compare us with other ladies. This is a two-way traffic. Ladies hate men who compare, and men also hate. So guys, let's just understand each other. Tukae tu chini. Eric anasema social media is really spoiling us. Watu una post leo, kesho mimi ni post, and the stuff. Comparison is rising at a very high rate. So guys, let's just try and understand each other. It's just the two of us. Valentine's ikikaribia, we just need to sit down and get to know what we want out of it. Yeah, what we should do during that time that Eric has mentioned, few of them, but you can find millions of things to do other than just breaking up for no good reason. And then after Valentine's, what next? We've mentioned all that. And guys, I really loved your comments today. They are very, very wonderful. And thank you so much for your comments. Now, Eric, I just want to give you, I have to read this one from Yvonne. Yvonne is tuned in from Bondo sub-county. It's lit. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Boy child anajaribu kujitetea. Okay. So thank you so much, Yvonne. Tuwila, good points, Mr. Njugani. But most people are like into publicity, their love relationships. For me, I second you. Yeah, I think Eric mentioned that, and that's a good point. Tuwila, thank you so much. Asuluda Wellington. Tunaongelea nini tune. Okay, all right. That hiyo ni comment ya kitambo, director. Please give us, Lavender, you are killing me with your points. Yeah, Lavender is having very good insights about this big day, Lavender Valentine's. Her name is even Lavender Valentine's. So Lavenda, wewe ndio unajua, uko tu sawa. Wow, so Lavenda tungemuongeza kwa show atuongeze insights zingine apart from za Eric. But thank you so much Lavenda, we love you. Anowag is tuned in and nice one here. Thanks so much, dear girl. Thanks. And who are we have? We are having Kevin. I'm really enjoying the show. Thank you so much, guys. It's about we are about to end at this point, but before we do that, I just want Eric, please, if you are having anything you want to tell people in their relationship, people in relationship right now, yeah, concerning the Valentine's. Yes, you've mentioned a lot, but I just want you to just tell us your takeaway to people in relationships right now with regards to Valentine, wishing them a very beautiful Valentine's after you finished maybe giving them your advice. Say, thank you, Eric. Yeah.
Maybe the most, or something that I can tell my friends who are supposed or who are planning to celebrate this Valentine. One of the most important thing is you should know that a Valentine is like any other day. It's just one day that will come and go. But love and affection should be something, or should be a virtue, or something that should be shown throughout the life, or if you are in love, or if you value someone. You should always be doing it day in, day out. It's not be a one thing or a day one practice and then it vanishes. After Valentine, you go into your normalcy. No. You should always, if you value someone or your relative, your friend, or anyone that you are in love with, always, you can always buy gifts for them. You can always take them out. You can always do something nice for them. You don't need to wait till Valentine's Day to do it. So if you love someone or if you value someone, and the way of showing affection to those people that you care about, you should always, always show that love every day, anytime that you want. Then another thing that is very important, you should also notice when during this Valentine, as partners or those people who are going to celebrate this Valentine tomorrow, I will urge you to take time off the social media. Have a good time together. You can take your partner. You can dance. You can dance. You can cook together. Okay? You can do many other things together. Nice things. I talked about going for a hike. You can, wake up early in the morning with good poem, love messages. You pamper your girlfriend. You can do nice things, very simple things. You don't need to be much expensive and to feel that you are more burden. So do those things that are more simpler, that are within your limits. And lastly, I will insist, if you know very well you are unable to meet any expense by tomorrow, as your boy child representative or as a chairman of men's conference, tomorrow we are planning something great. We are planning something great. We can go to church. If you are a single, you can go to church and have fellowship with your friends. That is one. Two, you can always visit other people. Those at orphanages, families that are less fortunate, and people who are disadvantaged. You can spend time with them if you don't have a girlfriend or someone that you have that romantic relationship with. It's not a must you have someone that you have that romantic. Then don't have over expectation. Don't put your bar too high. You will kill us. Let us have expectations that you are able to meet. It's a one-day thing. Relationship that you are having. Celebrate it well. You can get a card, get a flower, get candy. Take your girl, take your boyfriend, watch good stars, make stories, and many other things you can do together. It's a good day. It's a very important day. Let us meet tomorrow. We shall be having a church service. That is another way in which we are going to celebrate this Valentine to all Valentina who started this day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eric. Thank you. I don't know how much. I mean, your insights very awesome. Honestly, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, especially with your last comments. They are very wonderful. They are very powerful. And thank you so much for coming into our show and sharing with that with us. Yeah, Men's Conference. Me hata sijui tutaenda wapi. But anyway, guys, I just want to wish you all on behalf of the Alternative Voice, like a very happy Valentine's Day. And Eric is telling us appreciation. I mean, appreciating someone isn't a one-day thing. Please just be appreciating your loved ones like every day. Yeah. So this day, let's make it special, but this appreciation bit of it should carry on to even those other days. Yeah. For me, my best friend appreciated me yesterday, and I'm really happy about this. Yeah. So all of you guys, thank you so much for jumping in, and have yourself a very good night, and tomorrow have a very happy Valentine's Day. We do this every Saturday at 8 p.m. guys. See you again next Saturday. Bye.